once again. You're welcome back. And in this video, I'll be concluding the first video I made on setting up a perfect sales funnel for your e-commerce business. So in the last video, I discussed extensively about what a sales funnel is and the types of sales funnel. We also looked at the difference between sales process and sales funnel, and also, before I forget, we also looked at why you should get a sales funnel for your business. We also discussed about the difference between having a sales funnel and having a website. So most importantly, guys, we talked about e-commerce sales funnel, and we looked at the traditional e-commerce sales funnel style compared to the new or modern e-commerce sales funnel style. So the modern one, I called it a profitable e-commerce sales funnel, because in the other video I discussed the shortcomings of this traditional e-commerce sales funnel, whereby you just send traffic to the product sales page, they add to cart, they check out, they place order, then they go straight to the thank you page. So, and I compared it with this new one, whereby you send traffic to the product sales page. From there, they add to carts, it takes them to the checkout page, where before they place the order, they'll get the order bump. I also explain what an order bump offer is. It's like an offer you introduce to your customers before they eventually check out, before they eventually place an order for the initial product they planned to order for. Now, the order bump form pops up on the checkout page. I explained all this in the previous video, but let me quickly still go over it. Now, the order bump form pops up on the checkout page. So after your website visitors clicked on I've added the product to their carts and are about to check out, the order bump offer comes up. So before they eventually click on place order, they will now decide if they really want the order bump offer. So if they click on it, it just adds automatically to their initial offer. Now I'm beginning to explain the advantage of this new e-commerce sales funnel. That's the profitable e-commerce sales funnel, because it increases your cart value, it increases your sales, it increases the amount of product you are selling at a go to a particular customer. Now, so the initial offer first. Now the order bump offer comes up. If they're interested, they click on it. If they eventually click on place order, that's they are done with their order. Instead of the button taking them directly to the final checkout page, it takes them to an upsell page. I explained this in the last video. So what's an upsell? An upsell is another product you are recommending to a customer that just purchased a product from your store. You understand? The product could be a complementary product, or it could be a related product. You understand? So it should either complement or be directly related to the offer or to the product they just bought. I hope you understand that, guys. So now, another thing about the upsell is it is also called a post-purchase offer. Is an offer you are presenting to them, but it has to come with a discounted price, but a little bit, even after the discounts, it has to be a bit expensive than the initial offer. You understand? You are offering them something, you want to sell to them, it should be discounted, but the price, even after the discount, the price should still be a bit higher than the initial offer and even the order bump offer. That's the scope about it, guys. Is an upsell. So we call everything after this checkout page, everything here is called post purchase offer or post checkout offer. The order bump is called what's it called, the checkout offer. You understand? Checkout offer. Now, so if they show interest in the upsell one, if they eventually click on yes, I want this offer, it takes them to another related product that is even a bit expensive than the upsell one. It's coming at a discounted rate too, but a bit expensive than the upsell one. So if they now eventually say, okay, add this one to my order, I want it. If they click on the button, it brings them now to the thank you page, where they can now proceed to the final checkout. Now compare this process I just went through now, from here down like this, go up like this, down like this, then like this, compared to this traditional e-commerce sales funnel whereby you are selling just a product. But typically now on this one, based on my explanation now, you are selling on this checkout page alone, you've sold 2 products, the initial product and the order bump offer. Now instead of the customer to check out, they go straight to another upsell. You are selling 3 products at a go. Instead of them to check out again, you take them to another upsell. If they're interested, you've sold 4 products at a go to a customer, compared to this traditional e-commerce sales funnel. I hope you guys understand that. So let me come again with this. Now from the product sales page to the checkout page, now if they say they are either interested on the order bump offer or not, it still brings them to the upsell. Now if they eventually say, okay, I'm interested in this, it brings them here. If they say no, I'm not interested in this, it brings them to the downsell offer. Now what's the downsell offer? A downsell offer is like a product you are offering to a customer at a very less price, way less price. It should be cheaper than the upsell 1 and the upsell 2. So it's just a way to show them that you have products at a discounted price for them. And they are also called one-time offer. They might not be able to get that offer again if they come back. You understand? So the arrow either goes like this. If they say no here in this particular place, it brings them here. If they say either yes or no here, it takes them here before they now finally check out. So where I stopped in the first video, I say I was going to show us the tools to come up with this kind of funnel. And that is exactly what I'll be showing you guys now. So tools to set up a profitable e-commerce sales funnel with order bumps, upsells and downsells. So now guys, what you want to do is, the first thing you want to do is you install an e-commerce theme, and I'm recommending Astra. So because if you already have a theme on your website and you want to start installing the WooCommerce the WooCommerce plugin, you might be missing out on some other plugins that you need for your e-commerce store to run effectively. But if you are installing an e-commerce theme and you install an e-commerce template, it's going to come with WooCommerce and every other plugins that will make your e-commerce store run effectively. So that's why I'm recommending the Astra theme and installing an e-commerce template on it. So let me quickly show you guys how to go about that now. This is my WordPress dashboard. So you go to plugins like that. You go to plugins. Go to not plugins first. Let's go to appearance first. Let's go to appearance. Come to appearance like this. Go to themes. From appearance, you go to themes, then you click on add new. From add new, you search for the theme here. You search for Astra, as you can see. Search for Astra like this. I already have it installed. In my own case, as you can see it, this is it here. Then you click on activate, then install. Just follow prompt, follow the necessary steps. It takes you to another page where you'd have to set up your own page and all of those. So if you don't know how to set up your own page, I have a video on that. I have a course on that explains in detail how to set up your e-commerce store, how to set up your websites, for business websites, either for an e-commerce store or for a service business. I have a course on that. If you're interested, you can just boss me, then I get that delivered to you. So once you are done installing the Astra themes like that, you now come back. You need to install a plugin that will enable you to work with this Astra theme. The plugin is called starter templates. So you come to plugins like this, you click on add new, you have to install starter templates. You install the starter templates. This is exactly how it's going to look like this, exactly like this. So in my own case, I already have it installed and activated. So in your own case, you have to install it and activate it as well. So once you are done installing it, you now come to this left hand side, the left hand side of your screen. Then you click on starter templates like this, follow prompts, whatever questions you are being asked, make sure you follow prompts. Then once you are done with that, it brings you to this template page where you can select from varieties of templates, various templates. So you can choose for e-commerce. As you can see, business, different type. We have premium templates and free templates. So this is for e-commerce particularly. You can choose, and you can also type here and search for e-commerce. You understand? You search for e-commerce templates. So make sure you are installing an e-commerce template. And why are you doing that? So it can come with the WooCommerce plugin and several other plugins that will help your e-commerce store run well. It comes with WooCommerce, it comes with cart abandonment, it comes with cart flow and all of those things like that. You might not even understand, but just make sure you are installing a theme that comes with e-commerce templates. You understand? So now once we are done with that, I'll be going back to my dashboard. So we are done with the first step like that. We are done with the first step. Let's check the second step. The second step here says, that's the tools. It says install a plugin called Upsell Order Bump Offer for WooCommerce by WP Swings. And why are we installing it? We're installing it for checkout page order bump. Like I explained earlier, we are installing this because of this, so that when they get to the checkout page, before they eventually place the order, they see your order bump offer on that same page. They still see it there. So the plugin you are going to need to do that is this plugin here. You need this plugin here, Upsell Order Bump Offer for WooCommerce by particularly WP Swings. So I'll be showing us how to download that now. Go to your plugins like this, go to plugins, click on add new, then you search for, what's the name again, make sure you type it, make sure it's the same like this. I'm going to paste it now. I already have it installed in my own case. Okay, it's not bringing it out. Let me remove some of the parameters like this. Now this is it, Upsell Order Bump Offer for WooCommerce. So now in your own case, you install and activate. I already have it installed and activated on my own website. So now that is that about that. Make sure you do that. If at any point you are missing something in the video, make sure you pause it and go back. You just have to follow the steps one by one. Now that is that about that. We are done by that. And make sure once again that the one we are installing is particularly by WP Swings. That's WordPress Swings, because we have a lot of these order bump plugins like this, but I'm recommending this particular one, WP Swings. Maybe in the nearest future, if I get something better than this, then I will let you guys know. But right now, go with this, particularly by WP Swings. So the next step here now is that's the third tool. Now here is you install a plugin, another plugin called one-click upsell funnel. One-click upsell funnel. Let me copy it. And while we're installing that, make sure this particular one too is created by this WP Swings guys. And while we're installing it for the post checkout offers like upsell, downsell, cross sell. That's post purchase offer. Like I explained, everything here after this checkout page and the order bump offer, everything here is called post purchase offer. So this is the reason, in order for us to create this kind of funnel exactly, that is the reason we are installing this plugin, this particular plugin. We've installed the second, this one here. We've installed this one for the order bump offer. Now we're installing this for the upsell. So now guys, as you can see here, so we're installing it for the upsell and the downsells. Now exactly this plugin is what you are searching for and installing. So let me search for it. It's not bringing it out. Let's see how it goes. This is it guys, one click upsell funnel for WooCommerce by WP Swings. You understand? So make sure you install it, install and activate. So, and I'm going back to my dashboard now. Let me check what the fourth tool is. Okay, now it says set up your sales funnel and run the sales. Set up your sales funnel. Now I'll be walking us through how to set up exactly this sales funnel as it is like this, exactly like that. And I want to believe you, and if not, make sure you set up your e-commerce store, add products to it. This is my own e-commerce store. I already have products added to the store. So now I'll be setting up this funnel, like I said earlier, this particular funnel, whereby we practicalize the as if we are placing an order for the product. So you can see how this funnel goes exactly like this.